All right, good evening and welcome to a beautiful night down by the river with some great music. We have some wonderful music, some music that we love, some music that maybe young people might love with the Taylor Swift music. So I hope you enjoy all of it. We're going to start tonight. I'm going to start tonight by doing our thank yous and thank the City of Waterloo for funding our band, and Ed Stoffer, our videographer, Ryan, our photographer, the Center for the Arts staff for setting everything up, and all of you for being here. We really appreciate that. And at this time, I'd really like the board members, as I say your name, just wave your hand. You don't have to stand up, okay? So our board members are myself, Bart Mackey, Gretchen Tripolino, Christine Grimm, Diana Blake, Denise Lawrence, Laura O'Brien, Heather Hamilton, and Danny Gallion. And those are the people who we start meeting like in February and putting it all together. And I really appreciate all the stuff that they do to help make our season happen. And, we don't just sit down and play, although.
All right, well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's concert. As you can see, I'm ready for some music later. I've got my friendship bracelets on, I got my 13 on my hand, and so I'm pretty excited. If in your mind you're thinking, I don't know if I should come down here and sing or not, and the answer is yes, you should. If you're even on the fence about it, then we need you down here to help us sing a little bit later in the show. But first, we're going to start tonight's concert with the music of Howard Hanson, Chorale and Alleluia. He wrote in 1954. It was his first piece for concert band. He was a very significant composer in the middle of the 20th century. He composed for orchestra, he composed for band. He was the director of the Eastman School of Music. And even though he was primarily an orchestra composer, he was very instrumental in helping Frederick Fennell launch the Eastman Wind Ensemble, which was one of the premier wind bands in the entire world. Chorale and Alleluia is exactly what the title states. It begins with an original chorale, and then it transitions into a rather joyous celebration. And the rhythmic complexity that you hear when the music gets fast, it was inspired by cathedral bells. So we hope you enjoy Howard Hanson's Chorale and Alleluia. We have a real treat for you tonight. Our professor of tuba at UNI, Dr. Brett Copeland, is going to join us in just a minute for a tuba solo by James Curnow, the Concertino for tuba and band. And he's been hailed internationally as the Taylor Swift of the tuba. Please help me to welcome Brett Copeland.
All right, it's time for the Children's March. So I need some people who are going to help me, and maybe they'll help us later with Taylor Swift too. I would really like that. But I need some people who want to march with me. All they have to do is march. It's really easy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, awesome. I love seeing all these people. Great, great. We can use some more. We have lots. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to mess up. Awesome. Oh, look at it. This is terrific. I love it. So, have you ever heard of Barnum and Bailey's circus? You heard of the circus? Have you ever been to the circus? No? Okay. What do you find in a circus? Like elephants and high aerobic acts and all that kind of stuff? Trapeze acts, right? What else? Clowns. You see clowns too. That's right. That's right. Well, the piece we're going to play is Barnum and Bailey's Favorite by Karl King. And if you remember from other weeks, we did another piece by Karl King, and he was from Iowa. He lived in Fort Dodge. How cool is that? But I have to tell you, one thing that I want to impress on you is how much music brings us all together. And hold on a moment. A quote from Taylor Swift, which we'll get to her in a little bit. Are you ready for, do you know Taylor Swift songs? Do you? Oh, I'm so glad. She said, in the symphony of life, friends are the beautiful notes that make the melody unforgettable. So what I'd like you to do is take a friendship bracelet, because I have to tell you that most of my very, very, very best friends I got to know through music, through playing in band. Oh, now they all come on. Free stuff. Let's get down there. Oh my gosh. Now we'll get to you guys. You got here early, right? Okay. Got to have your Swiftie on because, you know, music, you're welcome. Music brings us all together. It's just such a cool thing. You know, and if you read some of the other quotes in our program, it's amazing the number of great people in my life that I wouldn't have ever met if it wasn't for music, and that's true. Making music together is the best way for two people to become friends, and music is a social act of communication among people, a gesture of friendship, the strongest there is. So we're all friends in music as we march together Did everybody get one? Oh, we got, oh, look, there's more coming. There we go. Awesome. Well, look it. Did you see that our conductor has them on? Galligan. Whoops, Dr. Galligan, sorry. He has them on. If he can wear them, anybody can wear them, right? That's right. Exactly. All right. All right. So we are going to march to Barnum. All right, up. Are you ready? Yes. All right, hot dog. Good. Work it. We'll see how this is a big marching group.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Next we have a really beautiful setting of Greensleeves by Alfred. And I know what you're thinking, it's not Christmas time, it's July, you're not ready for this yet, but Greensleeves is an old English folk song, and then later some text was written to it for hymnals and for Christmas season. A lot of people think that the melody was written by King Henry VIII, but probably more accurately it would have been a generation after him in the Elizabethan era, because it doesn't quite conform to the kinds of folk songs that were written during the time of Henry VIII, but maybe just a little bit later in English history. It's a really beautiful piece, and we hope you enjoy this lovely setting of Greensleeves. Our next piece is called The British Eighth March, and it was actually written by an American by the name of Elliot, who is more well known for his popular songs than for his compositions for band or orchestra. But the British Eighth March was written to celebrate the British Eighth Army and their victory over the Nazi General Rommel in Northern Africa, the German General Rommel in Northern Africa. This is the British Eighth March. All right, now's our big moment. If you're a Swiftie or a part-time Swiftie or even a quarter Swiftie, come on down here. Come sing with us. The more the better, the more the better. Yeah. Big kids too, big kids too. I know there's more. I know there's more. I know there's more. I know there's more. All right, now, if in the middle of this y'all get in the spirit, you want to come on up, it's cool. Just come on up, right? Hi. Okay, this is Sophia. Come on over here. This is Sophia, and this is Katie. Okay? Sophia here in the green is playing bassoon with us tonight. She's my graduate student. She studies conducting with me, and I like to make them do weird stuff, and so that's why she's here. And this is Katie, and Katie Price is a graduate student in vocal performance at UNI. And so Katie and Sophia are going to have this microphone. They're going to lead y'all through the sing-along to help you know what piece is coming up next and all that sort of stuff. We got 3 3 chunks of pieces, right? So we'll do one little set of pieces and we'll stop for a minute, and they'll tell you what the next little group of pieces is, and we'll do that one, and we'll stop for a minute, and so on, right? All right, we got your Taylor Swift shirts on, man, this is great. All right. Yeah, actually, I kind of think that all y'all should scoot down this way a little bit. Come on down, and we don't want you to be the side. We want you to be the center. Come down here, right, maybe right in front of me. Yeah. All right. Now, a lot of these people don't know who Taylor Swift is, so you got to show them. You got to represent. Yeah, that's cool. You guys can stay on that side. You guys can stay over there. We'll split. We'll have our song leaders in the middle. This is gonna be fun. Now, y'all sing real loud so they know what the words are. Okay.
Up first is a medley of Wildest Dreams, Blank Space, and Shake It Off.
Woo! Yeah. I heard it.
Scooch on around, y'all. Scooch on around. Come on in.
Let's get out of this town.
one we have Bad Blood first, and then You Belong With Me. All right, our third one of the eras is Look What You Made Me Do, Enchanted, Anti-Hero, I Knew Your Trouble, Cardigan, and finally a reprise of Shake It Off. I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, 'cause she's dead.
All I can say is
Well, I've never done anything like that before in my whole career, and I'm really thankful for everyone that came up to sing to make it a really fun experience up here. How about one more round of applause for all of our singers? And I know some of you sang from the audience. I caught it. I saw you out there. Good job. Well done. Our last piece before we do America the Beautiful is just a song about love and about finding your passion. It's called Halcyon Hearts. We actually started our piece with a really rather older composer in terms of band music from 1954 with Howard Hanson. This composer is really quite young, a really young composer. His name is Kataj Copley. This piece is called Halcyon Hearts. While percussion's still getting set up, I'll just tell you really quick, we hope to see you again next week. We have a really nice program planned. Luke Sanders will be here for an electric guitar solo with the band. It should be really fun. And also Mr. Ramsey from Cedar Falls High School is in our trumpet section. Will guest conduct a piece with us next week. It's going to be a great week. Hope you'll come back. And it's Iowa Trombone Day next week, and they will start at, how happy you are. They start at 6:45 for a pre-concert, and then they also will join us during the concert at 7:30. So hope you'll come early to hear Iowa trombones.